Hello from San Juan.
Good morning, guys. We are off the boat in San Juan. We're gonna wander around Old San Juan today and see what we can get into. At this point, I think we're gonna go to both of the forts here.
Yeah.
And
eat and drink our way back.
eat and drink our way back. Yeah, got to get some mofongo. Here we go.
There's lots to see. When we come back, there'll be even more to see.
Yeah, everybody's got their food trucks and
Yeah, probably.
henna tattoo trucks and Pina Colada trucks. Oh, that's some lights, man.
So there's so much to see. I'm getting very distracted. The buildings are old and colorful and yeah.
Interesting
very
architecture.
cool. Yes.
The city wall is just massive and expansive. I mean, can't imagine how many thousands of people they had to have to build that.
Yeah.
And of course, right behind us back here is Castillo, Morro, which we're headed to. It's a long walk.
Yeah, and then there's a huge cemetery there right on the water.
It sure is. It's supposed to be some of the most famous people to live in Puerto Rico are buried there. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Saw that this morning.
Let's go check that out.
All right. So, quick note for you guys, if you come to the fort, bring your credit cards. They don't take cash. We didn't bring credit cards.
No.
Luckily, some of the folks in our group had a credit card, so they paid for our entrance, and we gave them cash for it.
And a side note, if you have a military card, you actually get in plus three adults.
Yeah, for free with 3 adults.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool too.
Otherwise, it's $10.
Yep, $10. so we are about done here at Castillo Morro.
This place is pretty big.
It is massive, yeah.
400 stairs round trip, so know that if you wanna come, prepare for that.
And we came on a day when they've got school kids coming out on a field trip, so lots of people around. But it is a very, very large area. It's amazing the massive amounts of work that went into building this this fort.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff, and it's amazing that they've maintained it and kept it in its original condition.
Yeah.
For all these centuries. So
definitely a must-see.
Yeah, probably one of the best preserved forts I've seen so far. Yeah. All right, moving on.
I took a picture of that. Yeah.
Yeah, we are at Restaurant Barachina. Yep.
Might
the
be backwards.
birthplace of the Pina Colada in 1963. So they're celebrating their 60th, the 60th anniversary of the creation of the Pina Colada, which everybody loves. And since right now we can't get it on our ship because number one, they're out of Bacardi rum, and number two, they're out of Pina Colada mix.
I think Beth drank them
And
all
that happened like 3-4 days in, so.
Yeah.
Caribbean cruise, no Pina Coladas? What's up with that?
Too many people drank them.
That's craziness. All right, we might also get some food here. They do have mofongo, which we wanted to get anyway.
We did?
So
I don't even know what it is.
We're here, we're stopped, we're seated, why not? So, what did you think?
The food was much better than I thought. Because, you know, when you go places and they're known for something, you know, you get one or the other. So
Right. Good food
but
or
they were
good
both
drinks.
good,
but
actually.
Yeah, the Pina Colada, yeah, that's the way a Pina Colada should be made. None of this pre-mixed crap.
Strawberry daiquiri was very good too.
Yeah, and so we had the mofongo. That's the first time that I've had it.
Yeah.
It was good. It was interesting. It was different. And then we had the sampler platter with a bunch of different Puerto Rican dishes on it, apps kind of thing. So you had calamari, and we had these little, I guess you'd call them mofongo bowls,
Yeah, the grouper,
basically plantain
grouper bites
bowls,
too.
and grouper bites, and so yeah, lots of different stuff. It was all really good. I had a cup of coffee at the end of lunch, and that was really good coffee too. So anyway, moving along. So we made it back on the ship. We got about, what, an hour and a half, I think, until
Maybe.
all
It
aboard.
depends on what time, you know. So
Here's a little cruise tip for you.
it's a little confusing. Don't turn your airplane off.
When you go out in the port and you turn your airplane mode off, get local cell service or whatever, and you got Apple Watches too, watch out for the time change.
Yeah, pay attention to
Because
what time it is
It's going to go
before
to
you do
whatever
it.
the local time is, and that's not necessarily ship time, which is the case for us right now. So we're still trying to figure out exactly what time it is. We're back in plenty of time.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, from what I understand, 3 o'clock, but I think it's showing 2 o'clock on the app.
So anyway, we were heading to the other fort, but with the folks we were with, we got waylaid into shopping and stopped in a number of little stores and Pandora and everything else. So decided to come back to this. Yeah, and a hat place. Yeah, finally got me a Panama hat, straw hat. So anyway.
Yeah, because you noticed, I don't know if you guys did, but he said Pandora and his eyes rolled. Pandora.
Wow, it's like $100 in every port for Pandora. We're just going to kind of hang out and cool off a little bit, and we will get back up with you probably for dinner.
Mm-hmm. It's dressy night tonight.
It's not dressy night for me. See you guys in a bit. Good evening, everyone.
Hello. Guess what time it is?
It's time for dinner.
And how you can tell?
We're all dressed up.
Well, that and Lori's got her hair down and it's curly.
Yeah.
It's not pulled back because it's hot.
So yeah, we are getting ready to go down to the main dining room for another dinner.
Yes.
Enjoying it down there.
It's going to be a Spanish theme tonight.
I
mean, we were just in San Juan.
No. I think it's just kind of
Caribbean.
No, not Caribbean, just kind of a standard fare menu.
Okay.
So I did look at it a little bit earlier. There's nothing particularly unusual on it, so no noticeable theme. I mean, last night we had the buffet because it was Caribbean themed, and there wasn't a whole lot in the main dining room menu that looked that great. So
yeah, that's why we decided to do the buffet. And the pork belly was.
And it saves a little bit of time too.
Yeah,
they are a little bit slow. All right, here we go.
There's only one shrimp left at this table. Right here.
We got a little bit over anxious.
Yes, and there's 4 shrimp cocktails, 1 left.
Yeah.
So yeah, like 4.
Yeah, that shrimp cocktail was really good. I mean, the shrimp was seasoned. It had some really good, seafood seasoning, whatever, salt, pepper. Very tasty, even without cocktail sauce. So that was a pleasant surprise for sure. And even my sister completely demolished the escargot for the first time in her life.
Good. What can I say? It looks really good.
Yeah.
So the sea bass actually was really good. The way that they fried it, they did it with the skin on, so it was like crispy and like very, very thin. So I was able to eat that as well. The cabbage was good, and it had like some sweet apples, almost like an applesauce, but not like a sauce. They were like diced. It was very, very good.
And I had the beef tenderloin Oscar with asparagus, mashed potatoes. It was pretty good. It also had crab meat on top. So it was tasty. It was seasoned well, which has not always been the case on Holland. A lot of times you find that the food is under-seasoned, especially under-salted. But this time it was seasoned quite well. I thought it was good. Enjoyed it. to see Danny Blevins, comedian.
Done this in my room. Could you answer the dumbest questions possible? Could you? I could do it. I know I could. I was on a ship in Alaska. I was talking to the cruise director. A couple walks up. Immediately, they just storm into our conversation. They both are just, where can we see the whales? And in my head, I was just like, tell them there's a mirror in the room. Tell them there's a mirror in the room. That's what it is now. That's it. I look like Mike Pence and Anderson Cooper had a baby. And all they fed was whiskey and lies. This is what I look like now. I didn't realize it. A few years ago, I saw it. Like, you have a moment where you see that you're no longer young. You have a moment. Nobody was home. It was just me. I stubbed my toe, just losing my mind, screaming at the top of my lungs, just vulgarity after vulgarity. And then I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I'm like, Dad, you know what I mean? That's.
Probably have some of them.
Thank you.
Spinach chocolate. Nuts. What is that?
Deep fried chocolate.
Chocolate. No, not. Go into my room. This is crazy.
All kinds of little chocolate treats wandering through the hallways.
I didn't realize how much nuts were chocolate covered.
Yeah, until our friend Lisa, doesn't do nuts, so most everything has nuts, yeah. So, those that want the secret, here it is. We got the Rolling Stone Lounge right here. Then back behind, that emergency exit door back there. That's where they keep coming out with all the goodies.
Hi, dude. How you doing?
Chocolate covered almond. That's one thing I did not try.
Okay, so I have something to say. One thing that I can say about Holland America is that they give you lots of stuff, like treats almost.
Yeah.
Like the chocolate, that's a lot of chocolate.
That was, I mean, they had
15 minutes worth of chocolate.
They had two of those big sheet tray roller carts that after they were done, they rolled the empty carts out of the room that they were staging in.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah, that was a lot.
And what was the other thing that I said that they did?
Well, they do the cake.
Which we haven't had
event,
on
which
this.
Hasn't happened yet.
Right. They're going to give you a bunch of cake.
Yeah, and then of course they've got, last night they did the carnival.
That was the other thing.
If they did that in Alaska, we completely missed it.
Yeah.
But they had all kinds of neat games, and they had that ice cream social buffet thing.
Well, it was
caramel apples,
dirty,
and candy apples,
like chocolate, like pops, like cake pops,
cake pops, and
they're
ice cream
just
and
all
the toppings, and I mean, food is food. They get. You pay for the food, but they do have a number of special events.
Yeah, but I don't recall getting that on other lines so far that I have experienced.
I mean, they don't have the special events quite so much.
Correct. So where they may lack in entertainment per se, they give in food.
Right. I mean, we saw the comedian tonight. He was kind of hit or miss. Sometimes he was funny. Sometimes he...
I laughed.
He spent a good bit of time complaining about the fact that nobody was laughing. He's, at his funny jokes, but...
I laughed at them.
Anyway, some of them were really funny.
Yeah.
Some of them just didn't hit right with the audience, probably.
Yeah, that's true. And he said, that's going to go over with some and not some others.
Yeah,
so.
and it's like...
but for me,
he was like,
around his age,
I got an audience that hasn't taken their meds yet.
I didn't hear that.
I had to laugh at that. Yeah, that's probably the truth. So that pretty much wraps it up for another day, our day in San Juan, which was awesome. Loved it.
Yeah.
Had a great day. Then we had
It's good.
had a good meal this evening. And
very,
a
very rough
chocolate
tonight.
surprise tonight, which was fun.
Yeah.
And anyway.
And it is pretty rough, and a couple of our friends are not feeling so well.
Yeah. It has been somewhat of a rough trip. I don't know if that's the size of the boat or the motion of the ocean.
We just don't know. Because in Alaska, it was, well, inside passage, it was smooth.
Yeah, it was smooth sailing on this ship in Alaska.
But I mean, there was this one guy, he got up from the comedy show, and I heard like somebody hit something. I turned around and he walked into the hand sanitizer thingy that they have. And then I watched him like write that and then continue on. And then he went all the way to the other side. And I was like, okay, that's the ship.
Yeah, it's been a little bit rough.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's fun.
next time we're going to be in Grand Turk. For us, that's tomorrow. But in the meanwhile, thank you guys for coming in and watching with us tonight. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And of course, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on a thing.
Be in the in crowd.
That's
Don't
right.
miss out.
So guys, till next time, from peaks to tides.
See you on the next round.